Hello, it's time for Profitable Impact Weekly. Welcome to the show. I'm so pumped to be here this week. We're talking about exciting stuff, so stay tuned. I wanna know, are you ready for spring? Oh, I'm so excited to know, you guys. If you live here in Alberta, where we're located, so drop in the comments if you're joining us live. I would love to know. Are you ready for spring? And like, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Because my husband was just checking the weather and it's gonna snow again, and I'm like, I just can't even handle this right now. So, welcome to the show. We are here live. If we have never met before, my name is Kim.
And I'm Kat.
A little leg there. And we're the founders of Profitable Impact Academy. And we love helping entrepreneurs have more clarity, confidence, and clients in their business. We're super passionate about showing you how to monetize your stage opportunities and get more clients. That's really like a huge thing that we're really passionate about. And so this week on the show, we're talking about the good habits you need to build to have a successful business. And some of these have been like hard-learned lessons for us, you guys. Like total transparency. Like this is coming from experience, not just because a mentor told us. Although I'm sure many, because we've worked with about 5 coaches over the last 2 years. I'm sure many of them were telling us this all along, and we were just like, we were only kind of listening. And so I'm excited to share these with you. If you're joining us live, drop us some comments, say hello, so we know you're here. We love emojis, so drop us some emojis, and I'll check in right away. But so let's start with, now I know what I'm going to say is the number one good habit you need to build, but let's see what Kat says, because I know it's going to be different. So Kat, what would you say is the number one good habit you need to start building in your business?
So I would say number one is really working on you. And really it's working on your mindset, your personal growth, and your business growth. In fact, I dedicate at least 2 hours every single day to develop myself, whether it's working on my mindset, journaling, asking myself the hard questions, or it's reading a book that's going to propel my business forward or help me show up better in my business. And the thing is, and Kim, I do it every morning. I wake up, I grab my beautiful cup of Nespresso, because that's my coffee of choice. And then I just sit down and I read a book. And each book will spark something within me that I feel that I need to journal, I need to talk about. And Kim and I often will call each other either in the morning or in the evening, and we'll just start the conversations about all the ahas that we have while we're reading books or going through courses or tuning in and watching movies, documentaries, right? It really helps build up that confidence and the mindset in order to grow. Because let's be realistic, if you don't have a mindset of a 6-figure, 7-figure earner, you're not going to get there. And so I'm being conscious of that, and I'm working on myself every single day.
Yes. So of course, mindset's my jam. So I totally agree with that one. And it's true. I think the biggest aha I had as an entrepreneur this year was we were watching a training video, and there was a gent on there talking about the only thing standing between you and $1 million is you don't know how to make it yet. And since then, I have been passionately focused on finding the right mentors, not only from a skill set perspective, but from a mindset perspective, and doing the work every day. Like you have to work on your mindset every day. Just like you would brush your teeth, because it will be the single thing outside of a lack of the knowledge that will stand between you and success in your business, because there's fear of failure, fear of success, fear of getting outside your comfort zone. Like the fear comes up in so many different ways. And the mindset is the one thing. And then also having the support of people around you that are on the same journey, that are like, I hear you, I see you, I get the fear. Either I feel it or I've felt it. And like, let's work through this together is huge. And that's why mentors are like a huge part for us of like the good habits that has helped us create success in the business very quickly.
And I think you call it, what is it? Mindset hygiene?
Yes, mindset hygiene. Yeah.
To me,
you gotta look after what's going on up here, or
the first
everything.
time I ever heard you say that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. I take a shower every single morning. I brush my teeth every single morning, right? I wash my face every single morning. But it's weird how when it comes to the mindset, it's for some reason people forget that they need to take care of that every single morning as well, right? In order for you to have a great day, you need to work.
Yes,
right? Do the mind work.
So true. So, hey, Nadia, thanks for being here live and dropping us a hello. Hang on. I love putting people on the screen. Let's throw you up there. Hello. So the next thing is creating systems in your business and structures. Look at Cat's like, oh, yes.
Like, you see the light coming from behind me. Look, guys, I'm all for working hard when it needs to happen. But here's the thing. I also like playing hard. And I don't like it when my schedule is overtaking my whole life. And so when it comes to working less and making more, really the difference between what you might be doing right now and what you need to be doing is just having some systems and processes in place. And look, we didn't have that for the first year in our business. And so if you're right now doing everything last minute, if you find yourself in a panic because you forgot to write an email, if you find yourself scrambling for what it is you need to bring to your event, you need to start documenting your processes. It just makes it so much easier, first of all, for yourself, so you don't have to keep it all right here, right? And try to have a catalog of every single thing that you need to bring. But it also helps because once you're ready to hire people, you will have a catalog on your computer that people can just go into and learn how you do things and learn where things are and learn what the to-do task by task, right? Have a checklist of what they need to bring, right? So literally that's one thing that I know that is going to change how we run our business. And we're just starting to build our catalog of processes, procedures, systems, checklists. And I'm going to say it excites me. It really does excite me because now I'm also figuring out as we're going along, I'm also figuring out how can we automate some of those things. Like yesterday, I just called Kim and I was like, oh my gosh, I figured out how we can just do this one thing. And then it creates a series of events automatically. and to me, really, it's not even the nerd part of me, but it's a part of me that knows that this will create the time freedom that we want in our life and business. An ability to just know that I just click one button and it develops all the actions that need to follow through in order for people to get their logins, in order for people to be onboarded, know exactly what their next step is, reminding them when the calls are, right? Like everything. And so I'm really passionate in creating a business that can sustain and can work without me. Imagine you have a business that when you go on vacation for 2 weeks, for 4 weeks, it just works and your income doesn't go down. Nothing crashes and burns. There's no urgency or emergency, right? And your team can just take care of all the day-to-day tasks without you having to check your email every single day. So that's the goal. That's the goal for us as well. We're moving closer and closer to it, and we'll be sharing more and more of our journey of journaling and documenting our processes. So that's really, really important in your business. Start now. Because once you get busy, once you get those 100, 200, 1,000 clients, you are going to be even more busy. Mm-hmm. So start now. So by the time you get there, you already have documented processes and procedures that you can just hire a team and they can follow with you.
Yes. Love it. Hey, Audrey, good morning. Yeah. And so guys, if you're new in your business, you might be thinking, well, Kat's talking about automating. I'm not there yet. That's cool. Just open a Word doc or a Google Doc and just start writing up the steps. So if you're planning your first event, document it. Now, for the people in our mastermind, we share a lot of templates of that we have built. But for you, like just to start, just open up a document and start like, here's step one. Here's what I did next. Here's what I did next. Here's what's going to be in my container. Because if you're doing events, have a container of stuff that you take every time. So you're not having to pack it fresh every time, right? Like those are some little shortcuts you can start building in your business now that will then evolve and become more systemized. So now the third thing. So we talked about like number one and how building a successful business is working on your mindset, working on that mental hygiene every day, your mindset hygiene. Two is like systems and structures. And number three is having a repeatable pattern of lead generation. So a lot of people in the first year of business, it's just like throwing spaghetti at the wall because you try one thing here and one like, well, someone said Facebook is the thing. So I'm going to do Facebook. And then someone else said this is the thing, but you have to find the strategy that works, right? That's why we teach monetizing stage opportunities because it's worked. And as soon as we like narrowed the focus into here's the thing that works, and this is where all of our attention is going, it exploded the business. If we didn't have that repeatable pattern, we would still be in that flinging spaghetti at the wall stage. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting, right? Because you're like, okay, well, this month was really good. And then this month sucked. This month was really great. And then the next month sucked. And it creates this up and down like motion and momentum where you feel like you're constantly taking 5 steps back instead of moving forward because you just haven't created that system that is repeatable, right? So now we've got our system in place. We repeat it. We just repeat it. Repeat it, repeat it. We're not having to try and figure it out anymore. And so that makes a huge difference. And it really is the difference between the businesses you see making that momentum and growing and the businesses that you're just like, oh, like last week they said they specialized in this and now they are specializing in that. And the next week they're specializing in that. And it just seems like they don't know what's going on. And it's because they're just trying to like, they're just flinging those noodles at the wall. So
And so look at your last year in business, or however long you've been in business. Create a list of all the strategies that you tried and try to track back. Where did your clients come from? So really think about it. Your highest paying clients, did they meet you at an event? Did they come out to your event, right? Did they meet you over Facebook and they signed up with you? Was it some kind of Instagram strategy? Did they watch your YouTube video, right? So really think back. Were you on stage at an event and they saw you and they came up to you after? And create that list, because that was the single thing that helped us identify why stages is the strategy to use for us to grow our business. And that's why we're passionate about it, because out of all the strategies that we tried, and we tried a lot, we had few coaches that we worked with, that was the single one that created 6 figures the fastest. So really think back. What have you tried? What worked? What didn't work? And I encourage you, really focus on what works, right? Don't try to make something work if it's not working right now. Why put energy in there? Like, create the sustainable income for yourself so you can hire someone to do it for you, or so you can hire someone to teach you the strategy that works the best. So that's what it comes to. And that's our goal all the time, is once we have a strategy nailed down, it's repeatable. It creates clients on repeats, where we have leads coming in all the time. We know we can use that. Then we hire a coach who's going to help us make it even better, or try a different strategy to maximize our potential. So that's what we do in our business. And so go back, find out what works for you.
Yes, exactly. Hey, Lena, good morning. Oh my gosh, so many people live this morning. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, guys, that's the thing. Like, become really singular in your focus of the things that are working for you. And it really, not only does it create the profits, but it also frees up your time a lot. Yes. Like a lot. It made a really big difference for us. Instead of just being like, well, we're going to dabble a little here and dabble a little there and try and do this. Like, no, it's just like, here is the lane we are focusing on, and put all the energy and tension there. It makes such a huge difference in your business, guys. So I would love to know, like, drop us your tips in the comments. What are the things that you're doing that are working for you, that are helping you create success in your business? I love it, because we're always open. Like, tell us some stuff we don't know yet. Any last thoughts, Kat?
Nope.
Awesome. Guys, thanks for being here live. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place. And talking about something we're passionate about. And so thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.